Welcome to this third part of Mastering Your Transformation, this four-part series. And if you haven't seen the first two, I invite you to please go to my page and take a look at the first two so you can get a full grasp of what is mastering your transformation. Embodiment is the huge next step to what your transformation is. Because once after you've healed and understood enough really to your authentic self, that you no longer need to chase and prove to others who you really are because you have come to understand your worthiness. You no longer have to perform to show others your worth. Embodiment sometimes can be a little tricky for some because, that's why we have to do that mental mind shift from healing. And what helps really a lot is doing the mantras and doing daily affirmations to help you shift your perspective, shift your mindset to really understand what really suits you, what's really, going to help you embody the energy, the new identity for you, what feels good, what feels natural for you in your body, in your mind, and in your heart. Embodiment should never feel forced, should never feel like something that you are having to manipulate or push. It is just something natural because always you want to be authentic, right? So things will always flow with authenticity. One thing I want to remind you of is letting go of perfectionism because that's something that I struggled with. And we can be healed and not perfect, okay? Because obviously we're still going to have challenges and we're still going to have to go through difficult things. So, really letting go of being perfect and just, like I said, being natural, letting things flow. Because when we hold all these high expectations of ourselves, then this is where we fall into traps and we tend to really kind of self-sabotage ourselves into going back into old patterns, and that is what we're trying to avoid, is going back to old patterns. This is why I really like to remind people is to hold a lot of compassion and grace for yourself, okay? Because we always want to be perfect and want to display ourselves like we are so good in all aspects of our lives when in reality we're just crumbling. But remember, we have to crumble for to expand again once more and just be a bigger and better version of ourselves. Now stay tuned for part 4 and please make sure you follow and share this information for whoever is actually finding themselves in this transformation and needing some guidance. I appreciate you guys for following and seeing my videos.